What's going on, everyone? This is Vince with VShred.com, and if you're on a mission to get a flat stomach or shredded abs, there are a million different exercises that you can do that will crush your core, and we have hundreds of them here on the channel, and they no doubt work to help you develop core strength and build your abdominal muscles, because abs are just like any other muscle in the body. You do have to build them, but if you want to see them, you have to get rid of that layer of fat covering them. But are there ab exercises that can do this? Yes and no, and I'm gonna explain. Because in today's video, we're gonna go over an ab workout that's very different. This style of ab training strengthens your core and burns calories, which helps burn fat at the same time. And you can do this from home with no equipment, and it only takes 7 minutes.
I'ma keep on going up till the lights go down.
All right, so like I said, today I'm gonna take you through a 7-minute at-home workout, and I'm excited about this workout today because it isn't a standard ab workout where we guide you through some crunches and leg lifts. This is 7 minutes of ab training combined with some total body, higher intensity movements that will help to burn calories and activate your core all at the same time. So I'm gonna show you each exercise and also talk you through a couple form tips to keep in mind. But first, I wanna say, if you like follow along style workouts, you'll absolutely love our follow along style program called Move. It's a 30-day body weight program where no workout is the same, and you can do everything from home with no equipment, where each workout takes 20 minutes or less. Plus, there's also an extremely easy to follow flexible dieting weight loss strategy with 50 different recipes. And if you want to check it out because you're trying to get shredded, I'll put a link in the description below. Now let's get to today's home ab workout. Like I mentioned, this workout is unique, right? Well, if you're subscribed to my channel, you already know that you can't spot reduce fat with workouts or crunch your way to a flat stomach. So what makes this workout special? Well, sit-ups and crunches and leg raises, your standard ab exercises, they're all great and they have their place, but they're pretty slow and controlled movements, so your heart rate doesn't go up that much. So the ab exercises in today's video are movements that not only smoke your core, but spike your heart rate. And the higher your heart rate, the more calories you burn, which means more fat burn and faster results. So by picking the right ab movements, you can optimize the way that you train your abs, resulting in a better chance of losing the belly fat that hides them. All right, so getting into the workout now, we're going to be doing 7 different exercises for 1 minute each, so 7-minute total workout. And I'm gonna take you through each exercise and make sure that you're doing it right. And then depending on how long you can do each exercise is gonna be completely up to you. Like if a minute of each exercise is, especially when it's back to back to back to back to back, is too much, then what you can do is lower those interval times down to, let's say, 30 seconds, and still do them back to back to back to back, so it's one long set, and then rest for like a minute or 2 after. And then if you can, repeat that for another round or maybe 2 more rounds. But how long this workout is up to you and your fitness level. So I don't want to push you through a 7-minute workout if it's too much or if it's not enough. Whatever it is, just make sure that you're hitting every exercise for the same amount of time and you're not resting in between. So first exercise that we have are knee strikes. With knee strikes, this is just like if you've ever done like Muay Thai or kickboxing or anything like that, you're basically starting with your hand overhead and one leg out to the side with your toe on the ground. And then from there, you're going to drive that knee up and slap your hands down. But you're not just doing like a lazy bringing your knee up, slapping your hand down. What you're doing is taking your knee, driving it up, trying to crunch your abs, and also taking your upper body and crunching it down with your abs. So you're not just moving your arms, you're crunching with your abs, and you're not just moving your knee, you're crunching with your abs. So knee strike, instead of it being this, you're making it that. Okay, so 7 minutes or 1 minute, but instead of a full minute on just one side, you're gonna go 30 seconds the other side. But again, crunching down on your abs the whole time. And then after that, we're gonna go into bicycle crunches. So you probably know what these are, but I'm gonna make sure you're doing them right. For bicycle crunches, laying down and then get flat on your back, You're gonna take your hands, put them behind your head so that your elbows are out wide. And then from there, you're going to straighten your legs. You're going to bring your left leg up, take your right elbow, crunch it up, touch that elbow to the knee, bring it back flat. Take your left elbow to your right knee, touch it, and back flat. So you're bringing them both up like this, and if you want to speed it up, you can go like that. Just again, make sure that you're crunching with your abs and you're not just kind of turning and getting a little work here, but not the most work they could be getting versus if I went from this to that. A lot more ab activation as I'm doing this than that. So that's the second exercise. So after that, we're gonna get into plank hops. So for plank hops, you're gonna be starting with your arms straight and in a plank position, back flat, core engaged. And then from there, you're basically gonna take your feet and you're going to hop up and then hop back out. So hopping up, back out, up, back out. One thing to be wary of is as you hop back out, don't let your hips drop too far. As you hop out, you still want to keep your back straight and your core engaged. So this is what a plank hop looks like. Again, do that for 1 full minute. After that, you're staying in that same position. We're gonna get into mountain climbers. So same position, but then instead of hopping both feet forward, we're gonna take 1 foot or 1 leg, drive that knee forward as far as you can, crunching down on your abs, bringing it back. Other leg, crunching down on your abs, bringing it back. And then you just speed that up, keeping your shoulders over your hands the whole time, keeping that core engaged and crunching every single leg drive. So again, 1 full minute of that, or however long you're doing these for, and then we're gonna get into crunch get-ups. So here is where we're actually flipping back over onto our back. And for these, is we're gonna lay back on our back, hands behind our head, as if we're doing like a regular sit-up. Then from there, we're gonna take our knees, roll them up, and then we're gonna use this momentum, but also try to keep our torso in towards our legs as we're rolling back. And then we're going back down. So again, it's a lot of momentum, but also keeping your knees tucked into your upper body so that you can be engaging those abs on that roll, but then adding in that extra stand up is gonna be great for lower body and just also getting that heart rate up so that we're burning more calories. But again, if you need to, you can go like this and use your hands to push yourself up. Now, after the crunch get-ups, we're gonna move into plank jacks. And these are ones that you've probably seen me do here on the channel. You can do these with your arms extended, or you can do them on your forearms. Personally, I like arms extended, shoulders over my hands. From there, getting into a plank position, core engaged, and then you're going to do a little hop, or you're gonna do a little jack, I guess, and you're gonna take your feet from inside together, outside apart, and then put them back in. So you're basically jumping back and forth like this, but again, be wary of where your hips are. You don't want your hips dipping down and now you're looking like you're Magic Mike or something like that. You want to keep your hips core engaged, back straight, jumping back and forth, and do that for 1 full minute or however long you're doing it. And then we're gonna finish it off with dolphin hops. So for dolphin hops, we are going down to our forearm, another plank exercise, and we're gonna go from here, plank position, and then what you're gonna do is you're gonna take 3 little hops forward. So you're gonna go 1, 2, 3, and then you're gonna walk yourself back out. 1, 2, 3. Walk yourself back out. 1, 2, 3. Walk yourself. And if you can't do the hop, you can also do this. Walk yourself in, walk yourself out. Walk yourself in, walk yourself out. Do that for 1 full minute or the 30 seconds of whatever you're doing. And then again, you're gonna do every single one of these exercises back to back so that there's no rest in between. So you're really focusing on going straight from the knee strikes right into the bicycle crunches and doing all of those exercises as quickly or as closely together as you possibly can. And then rest for a minute or two after all of those exercises. Repeat that for 2 or 3 rounds. So that's the workout. Now you're probably gonna be a bit out of breath like I was, and your arms may be shaking a little bit from all the planking, but don't forget that this is an ab workout. If you're truthfully keeping your core activated by drawing your belly button into your spine at all times, your abs will be on fire. And you can use this same timer pattern and mix these movements up with other cardio-based ab exercises. The trick to picking cardio that will also activate your core is to select movements that are fast-paced and involve things like rotating and kicking and jumping and bringing your knees up towards you. Even things like high knees or even burpees activate this. And I'd recommend training abs 2 to 4 times a week and mixing things in and working things like this one, as well as some slower and weighted exercises. And I want to emphasize one more time that there is not a core workout that will ever give you that flat belly if you're not combining it with a solid diet and a training program. And the ideal way to do this is doing it for what your specific goals are. And if you're wanting to follow something where you don't need to go to the gym and you don't need a bunch of time, I urge you to check out our 30-day at-home follow-along program, Move, at the link below. But that's it for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed this workout, and what you can do with this workout is after the 7 minutes is up, you can follow it again to make it 14 minutes, or you can follow it again to make it a long 21-minute workout. But if you like this video, if you like this workout, make sure that you're clicking that thumbs up button below and subscribing to the channel and hitting that little notification bell so that you don't miss out on future videos. But thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one.